To our top story this morning, 13 Canadians who work with an Alberta-based humanitarian organization are among 15 people detained in Ethiopia. The group, Canadian Humanitarian, says 10 Canadian volunteers, 3 Canadians on staff and 2 Ethiopian staff members are in custody in the African nation. They're accused of practicing medicine without permission and dispensing expired medication. The charity disputes those allegations, saying they're providing essential medical care. Canadian Humanitarian says they're working with Global Affairs Canada and the Canadian Embassy in Ethiopia to resolve the issue. Now, Global's Liam Nixon joins us now live from Lethbridge with the latest. Liam.
Good morning, Tracy. Yes, so we know originally there were 18 Canadian detainees, but 5 of them were allowed to leave on Friday. So there are now 13 remaining. 3 of them are staff members with the NGO and the other 10 are volunteers. They're also being held with 2 Ethiopian staff members as well. Now, as far as where they're being held, it's a city called Gondar, and it's pretty remote. It's about 600 kilometers north of the capital of Addis Ababa. And as you mentioned, the Canadian government is aware of what's happening here. The detainees and their family back here at home are getting some consular support. Now, as far as the charges, let's go back to those. They are accused of practicing medicine without permission, as well as dispensing expired medication. Now, we received a lengthy statement from the spokesperson for the NGO, Justin Steed, and as part of that, he says, quote, "The volunteers are there doing medical, dental, and educational humanitarian work in various of our partner communities in Ethiopia." They've been doing work over there for about 15 years now. Now, as far as the expired medication, he didn't speak specifically to that, but international affairs analyst Michael Berserkiu says that's actually not all that uncommon in that part of the world.
A little bit more weaker. So I find it difficult that that would have been the only reason why they got into trouble. So that's going to be very interesting to find out what exactly happened.
Now, Berserkiu also says Canada and Ethiopia have pretty strong relations politically and otherwise, and he expects that could be a good thing when it comes to resolving this situation. And Tracy, one more note on the detainees. This is actually a long weekend over in Ethiopia, so they're not expected to be back in court until at least Tuesday morning.
All right, thanks so much, Liam.